Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Check, man. We back, man.
Technical difficulties, y'all know we had that damn issue and shit. Zuckerberg be hating on us, man. We get hot and shit in the topics. Now we got to shut that down, man.
Yeah,
we
get
back.
some water
Started
for
over,
a
shit.
minute.
Like
Make
I
them
said,
start it over, man.
Yeah, like I said, we got my microphone with us. Like we said,
I'm Justin. Go ahead.
we got plans, man, for the future of Truth Talk Radio, man.
Oh, yeah.
Truth Talk 7 Mile Radio, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to be giving away gift card, gas,
Buffalo
dinner,
Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings, black restaurants, gift cards. You know what I'm saying? So tune in, tell your friends. You know what I'm saying? Come in. You know what I'm saying? Start tuning in and answering some of these
Call
questions.
in. Get that free
You know what I'm
cash.
saying? Also, and, you know what I'm saying? And learn the name of the show. You know what I'm saying? It's Truth
You
Talk.
tune in, but you don't even
Truth
know what
Talk,
the name of the show.
7
You know
Mile
the network.
Radio.
I know we know
Right.
you know
Judah
the network.
Wokeace. You got T Mizzle the
T
Great.
Mizzle the Great.
Mark 7 Mile. You already know it. So you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I'm saying, we almost out of here and shit, but you got anything you want to talk about, man? T, man, anything from the week?
I just had a beautiful week. Just want to, thank the man thank the man above. You know what I'm saying? Just keep everything going and, keep everybody motivated.
And I also want to tell my ladies, you know what I'm saying, get a gun license. Start getting out here and get you a gun license, man. Stop being scared of guns and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mark had I forget the guy that was on your show talking about the gun license
man,
to
Rick
the female.
Rick Hector, man, real good guy, man, and still doing his thing on the gun licensing tip. He does classes every week, every 2 weeks, I believe, that he does, and every once a year he does this real big event where he trains 600, 700, 800 women. In one day, you know what I mean, about firearm safety and, gun control and things like that, you know what I mean? So just opening the door for them to, get
Women
the
definitely need
that, yeah.
a gun more than probably men need. Because,
Yeah,
we saying we know how to defend ourselves, at least, you know what I'm saying, if you a man,
have the
you know what I'm
strength
saying?
to, you know what I mean?
But
A lot of
women, you know
women
what I'm saying, don't really know how to fend off too much, you know what I'm saying, these predators out here or these men or, you know what I'm saying, these aggressors that come towards you, you know what I'm saying? So, ladies, come on now.
Learn
Get your
self-defense.
gun
Oh,
license, you know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of ladies that don't got records and shit. You talk a lot of shit, but shit, get your gun license so you can at least be protected. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of ladies out here got guns and with no records, but you know what I'm saying? They walking around them illegal.
Right.
What the hell is you doing?
Start packing, ladies. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? They'll start running up on you as a soft target. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, what I see on the media and on the news is the
a lot of women
black
getting
women is
targeted,
being
yeah.
soft
Targeted.
targets and ran up
Targeted,
on
right.
by these aggressors.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just take
Don't be
care of
on your
yourself,
phone, yeah.
Nubian women, man, and get yourself some guns out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the lines is open. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about something, the topic is a recap from this week. You know what I'm saying,
what's
Mark?
going on in your life for the week? What happened?
You know what I'm saying? Also, we going. What about that Maxine Waters? Anybody seen that Maxine Waters where the Oath Keepers was trying to come out there in the middle of the hood? Because, Maxine Waters, I think she's a senator or congresswoman for the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Her office is in the middle of South Central in the hood. So they tried to band up on her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Mark got that video, you know what I'm saying? And they got chased up out of there by the Bloods, Crips, and the Mexican gangs.
you want to
know
show
what
them?
I'm
We got it
saying?
right here.
They wasn't playing that shit.
We just show them. Here it is,
Let's
right
see
here.
what's going on.
Don't threaten to spit on me.
Not gonna intimidate our Queen Maxine.
Well, a right-wing militia group calls off a protest against Congresswoman Maxine Waters in South L.A. when many of her supporters showed up instead. It was a showdown that never happened. A militia group called for a protest in South L.A. against Representative Maxine Waters.
But by the time it was supposed to start, only Waters supporters showed up.
And CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live in South L.A., where police were on standby just in case of confrontations. Dave?
Well, there were a number of police officers here just in case, as you said, Pat. Across the street, the field office where that one lone man who has not gone home from the protest. He's the only one left. That's the field office of Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who wasn't here today. Her offices were locked shut. No one was in there. She's in Washington. We did not get a response when we requested one. And it was a confrontation that many people expected, some wanted, but the opposition never showed. Supporters of Congresswoman Maxine Waters were ready. Some carried protection. just in case.
She is queen of Los Angeles. If you don't believe me, ask anybody out. You're not going to intimidate our queen, Maxine.
And on social media, a group called Oath Keepers had vowed to go to her office in South Los Angeles to protest what they called her far-left terrorist violence and threats of violence, based on what she said a few weeks ago.
If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
Outside her field office today at 102nd and Broadway, a strong presence of the LAPD, and nerves were on edge. And just before 1, people supporting Maxine Waters thought they spotted Oath Keepers arriving across the street.
That's not them. That's not them. Yeah, man, I can't believe that. Look at that shit. They was posted up, man, with bats and clubs, every goddamn thing. They wasn't playing that shit. They said this wasn't Charlottesville, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Charlottesville. We ain't gonna post up. That's like posting up, you know what I'm saying, on 7 in Greenfield. I'm talking about, man, we gonna post up and holler at some motherfuckers, man. We ain't gonna have that shit in the middle of the hood, nah.
Yeah, they ain't having.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wish I would have showed y'all the clip me and T ran out on, what we was on, 13 Mile Orchard Lake. 13 Mile and
Orchard Lake.
Guy had the elite Nazi flag just walking up and down Orchard Lake, man. Like,
oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that on your page. I seen that too.
That shit was crazy, man. So you know what I'm saying? The people who seen it, man, they got a lot of views, but I couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, God damn, man, this man
he had to pull around 3 times to get the actual footage that we really wanted to get. We couldn't believe it.
We couldn't believe it, man. He was like just parading around with his shit, so happy. And I'm looking like, man, what the fuck is this meaning, man? Is it declaring some type of war? Because a lot of people, this was like a greenish, whitish flag. So it wasn't that typical black, red Nazi flag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a flag with a bunch of K's around in a circle. And I'm like, I remember that shit. You know, so me and T looked that shit up. What was it? White supremacists. And I'm like, damn, this man, one of the #1 flags. That's like the elite flag. Yep. So he was out there letting the people know on 13 Mile and Orchard Lake. I couldn't believe that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful out there, my people. You know what I'm saying? We decided to give, you know what I'm saying, come on here ourselves, man, and give you that truth talk, man, and show y'all some of these clips. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all mind off some of this other bullshit. And, you know what I'm saying? Let's start warning one another.
Wake up.
You know what I'm saying? Taking care of one another. Wake up, like T. Muzzle says. You know what I'm saying?
Wake up out here, y'all. You know, there's a lot of things going on that you need to know about. We're just trying to bring it to you. Straight true talk.
Yeah. And like I said, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of other shit, man. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be our next guest. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can work with the likes of like Blue Pill or some Red Pill or get some of these Detroit people. I want David Bullock on here and try to holler at him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard getting with that man. You know, he doing a lot.
Right, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, Mark, you know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to cap off on, man, before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. I mean, shit, we pretty much touched on everything that was on the top of my mind for the day on the for the week basis. You know what I'm saying? We done did the, you know, the Popeyes thing and the Puddin' Bay thing and.
Yeah. Like I said, man, that shit was crazy, man. Then, you know, in Detroit, we had a lot, man. It's only, Thursday, man?
Week ain't even here yet, right? More to come, y'all. More to come. Everybody be safe.
Kind of means, man, on the Popeyes deal, man. You know what I'm saying? They even had a nigga out there report, man, talking about he had roaches in his bed right in front of the spot. I'm like, man.
Oh, man, come on.
So they blowing it up, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, I know, man, it was a lot. And for Mark having them 2 shows, man, that was one of the historical shows, man. I couldn't believe it, man. This shit was hilarious. It brought me back to the days, man, of like Jerry, too, man. Cause shit, they was calling in, like, you know, shut your whole ass up.
Man. If you ain't seen it, you gotta go watch it.
You gotta go back and watch it, man.
That's
this
deep,
shit is real. And I know people like, man, this shit gotta be made up. They staging this shit.
We ain't scripted not one line of this shit.
This typical Detroit shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We see
real
this shit all the time.
Shit.
Real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This just ain't the only thing that's popping off in the D or got something to do with Detroit people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We always making headlines. So, you know.
Hopefully for the good. Hopefully for the good, y'all. Not the bad.
Like I said, man, we doing a book bag drive on August the 19th.
Show up for that, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I got the Cash App, JUDAHAWOKEACE at Cash App. If you want to do some donations or you want to come up there and donate, bring anything. You can bring yourself and, If you got a message for the kids, you know what I'm saying, or pack of paper, anything, you know what I'm saying, anything helping. I usually tell all the brothers in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying, if we out chilling, you know what I'm saying, and doing our thing, it don't take shit for us to, you know what I'm saying, get together for the kids, man, so they can at least show some love. Some of them can't even get a book bag, you know what I'm saying, because we got some of these inefficient parents.
If you want to show up and volunteer, just come on and volunteer, you know what I'm saying. We need all the men we can get out there.
Yep, so
it is.
Yep, that's it. Truth Talk Radio, and you know what I'm saying, this JUDAHAWOKEACE.
T. Mrs. the Great.
Yep, we'll see y'all again on the next Truth Talk episode. Peace out.
Warning. 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.